public officials continue to weigh in on the Department of Justice report that found members of the narcotics unit in the Springfield Police Department engaged in a pattern of misconduct. Tonight, one city leader is calling on police to do more than just implement the 4 recommendations made by the DOJ. Western Mass News reporter Leon Purvis has more.
Springfield City Councilor Jesse Letterman says his initial reading of the report left him angry, noting things need to change soon.
We certainly need to implement those recommendations, but we also need to consider the impact of what the report describes of those actions on the community and on community police relations.
What he means by community police relations is restoring the trust between Springfield residents and their police officers, every one of them.
In order, I believe, to move forward, we need to not only implement those regulations, but we also need to rebuild trust and confidence. And I think that that is going to take a little bit more in terms of bringing the community in and bridging that gap.
He thinks to bridge that gap, the police department needs to be honest with the public about officer misconduct and hold officers accountable.
Personally, I believe that when you break up structures of power in government, then you increase that transparency and accountability. And that's why I've been a long time supporter of the police commission. So I think that's a step that we absolutely need to take in addition to the recommendations of the report.
Letterman also says when it comes to reprimanding and firing officers, there needs to be clear guidelines of what's right and wrong.
It's very clear that these decisions are being made by 1 or 2 individuals and that there's not a clear process in place.
Letterman adds that he believes the Springfield Police Department should have a civilian review oversight committee and have a chief to run the daily operations.